Welcome to selfdiscoveryradio.com, where the orchard of wisdom is just ready for picking. We celebrate your why, the journey that you've taken that inspires someone else. We support your services, we support your story. Come and be our guest, become a host, be an author with us. Come and see what we've got. Our next show is... Hello everybody, Sara Troy here. Sara's View of Life are here on selfdiscoveryradiotv.com. I'm soon going to be changing that name because I'm going into a different arena. I am expanding and going to be bringing you so much more. We have a great deal more access to these awesome people we get to interview who are making a difference in the lives of others, who are bringing about change globally for our planet, for humanity, for each other. It's been a very long journey getting to this point. It's been a great deal of dedication. It's been a great deal of belief in what I'm doing, why I'm doing it, and whom it serves. But I had to become humble along the way. I had to learn a great deal myself, which I have done through doing these shows. I've had to learn a great deal about myself in a way that I never knew possible, or that I never could have seeked out. You see, when you hear other people's stories, when you hear their journey of life, their why, their conviction, their passion for what they do now, the journey that they've taken to get there, then you have a different comprehension of your own life, a different look, a different perspective. In that perspective, I have come to learn a great deal about myself. I was two very distinct people. My very cosmic being, who was very knowing, very together, very never in doubt, just in truth. I felt different in that, like I was in a different body. And then I had the human side of me, the one that was always in conflict, in doubt, in the old programming of you're not worthy, who do you think you are, you're not this, you're not that, and the list would go on. Through doing these shows and stepping more into my beingness, not my doingness, not my images, but Sara's, stepping into that proudly, compassionately, in harmony of self, I have learnt I'm enough with who I am and what I do and why I'm doing it. I am not meant to be everything. I'm not meant to be Superwoman. I'm also not going to do things perfectly. But what you will get from me is honesty. You will get from me love, compassion, earnestness, candor, support, and celebration. So one of the things I've learned to let go is all that bull, that stuff that I spent so many of my years trying to live up to realize it was just an illusion. Why did I have to look this way, act that way, speak this way, do this, wear that label, be that person, when I was okay being me? Now that does not mean that you don't grow, or that you don't learn, or that you don't become better. You do that every day when you're open to knowledge, to receiving, to be willing to go down that path and just explore what your options are. I've been criticized a great deal about, well, how come you haven't made it yet? How come you're not this? How come you're not that? And I think you should do it differently. I think you should do it this way. You should do it more like so-and-so. And my answer to this is this. I do it my way because it's the only way I have been instructed to do it by the divine powers that gave me this beautiful platform. You see, I go with the instincts. I go with the soul, the conscious flow that resonates with the heart and speaks to the spirit action and lets the mind know what it needs to know when it needs to know it. When I do that, I'm always in truth. I'm always centered. I'm always in the right frame of being. When I don't do that and I second guess myself, are they right? Should I be this? Should I be that? And then the voice comes back and says, you should just be yourself. You see, it's not for me to be anyone else. It's not for me to do what others are doing. This is my instrument. And I have, over 6.5 years, learned to perfect it in a way that I'm very comfortable in my delivery. I'm very comfortable in the way I interview. I'm very casual. They're very organic conversations. And they're very warm and inviting because I am generally interested on the person that I'm interviewing, their story, their wonderment, where they've been, how they've got to where they are now, and what they're doing. And I celebrate that journey in earnest. You see, it's not about the destination. You're going to have many destinations in life. You reach this goal, you reach that goal, yippee, now what? It's always about being fluid, flowing with life, listening to its beat, playing its strings, going with the rustle of the leaves, the crashing of the water, the lifting vibration of the planet. It's about tapping in, listening to what nature has to tell us, what the cosmos has to tell us, what our own inner vibration is trying to speak to us about. It's about intunement, channeling, alignment, and stepping into. I'm not meant to be someone else. I'm simply Sara. Many flaws, many obstacles, many challenges. And those held me back for so long because they were presented to me as flaws, as something that was really wrong with me. And now I own them. I can't spell, terrible grammar because I have dyslexia. I have health issues that challenge my energy. I have memory issues, and I don't forget a story, but I forget the name. I get overloaded because I take on too much and I wear too many hats. And sometimes I get just flattened because I've done too much. And I'm owning that because I'm a human vessel carrying this beautiful divine cosmic spirit. And that means I'm going to have obstacles, I'm going to have challenges, I'm going to have restraints. And sometimes I think that restraint on my energy is because I may burst out a little too much. It has been known that sometimes my energy just comes across too strong. And yes, I do know that. There are some people I can let my energy go and it won't fry them, and for other people it will. But I get so very passionate. So sometimes I think that energy zap comes along just to turn my volume down so that I am within resonance of what people can receive. But on the shows, you'll always get a natural flow because that's where we're at. We're dancing together in our conversation. We're riding that beautiful wave of frequency. We're expanding those wings and seeing where we can go, what we can learn. And it really, really, really is quite wonderful. Are there some things I could change about myself? Yes. Are there some things I would like to change about myself? Oh boy, yes. But as Popeye said, I am what I am. And I'm enough. Am I enough for some people? No, they want more. Am I everything? Absolutely not. Am I an ingredient in your dish? Maybe. But the thing is, I'm Sara, doing the best she can. and it comes from heart, and it comes from soul, it comes from my spirit, and it comes because I know you need to know it. So this flawed woman who comes from heart keeps trying new ventures so that we can expand this wonderful knowledge that people share with us. You see, that knowledge they share with us becomes inspirational and invitational, becomes wisdom, tools, and skills that we can use in our own lives. There is no better lesson than to learn from someone who's taken that journey. They know the pitfalls, the loopholes, the obstacles and the challenges. Now, are they your obstacles and challenges? No. But because they are ones that resonate or reflect in the same way, you know you could use those same tools upon yourself. So what if we were in a world, in an arena, a virtual arena, which we are now here with this network, but expanding that virtual arena into a platform where all you're going to get are people who are raising the consciousness, people who are out there working in whatever they're doing, in raising our frequency and our vibration, people who are helping people awaken their consciousness into their own beautiful instrument, into their own beingness. What if that platform was secure? What if that platform was a safe arena to be in? And what if that platform expanded out to game education, gamification, conscious gaming, into tutorial, into social, and into interaction? Would you join us? I hope so, because we're building that safe arena for you. We're building a place where you can come and park, where people who are already doing this work are going to come and park, and you will find them easily and you'll see what they have to offer. Self-discovery will still tell their story, so you can hear it and then decide to go to them or not, but you'll know where they are. You know that they're not just out to gather you in numbers, make a quick sale, that they're there for the right reason. They're there because they're truly committed to the work that they do in helping you. I'm just an aspect of it, just the media of it, and I'm bringing other media groups in under the Self-Discovery media channels platform. And we're going to see that expansion grow and grow from languages all over the world. I'm very, very excited about it. There's still a lot of work to be done, but to be in an arena where you haven't got the fake gurus, the people that just out selling, the Pied Pipers, selling the wares, saying all the right things, but they really don't practice it themselves, and they're not living it. They're just capitalizing on it. We don't want those people. We want the people that really do come from that consciousness, from that heart, that understand that it really is about collaboration, helping one another, expanding all of our beautiful instruments into a wonderful orchestra that plays out. I'm going to be bringing you a lot more series, individual series on energy, quantum energy, frequency rising, vibrational energy, water energy. I mean, so much more is going to come to you. Plus, I'll be bringing more health practitioners on different health topics, business on different ways of conscious business. I mean, there's so much going to be here that's already here. We're just expanding out even more. But I am a one-woman show here right now, and I have a few other hosts, and I am expanding into this arena. But I'm looking at taking off some of my hats and having other people join me and wear those hats because that's their forte. I'm doing this from my soul consciousness, from my heart and spirit, and because my mind knows it's needed, that articulation of what we need to do in order to save humanity, animals, and also this planet. We need to act now. There is no tomorrow. There's only today. This is me, one drop in the bucket, one drop in the ocean, bringing you the people that are doing it, and hoping that that ricochet out of inspiration will invite you to step up and then become part of that orchestra that expands out, inspiring others. I like who I am now. I like what I'm doing. I'm not apologizing anymore for who I am. If I'm too much, that's fine. You'll find somebody else that's calmer. If I am not enough, you'll find somebody else that fits your bill. I'm just Sara, bringing to you, with everything I've got, the wisdom and the knowledge and the love and the conviction from people who really want to be a part of that change, who really want to ignite that change, and who are really in all earnest, very committed to saving us, all life here on this beautiful planet. We can't ignore it anymore. We can't bury our heads in the sand. We can't think linearly. We can't think backwards. We have to open up our minds, our hearts and our souls to actually understanding there is an energy source out there. Some of it we can measure. Something we can tap into. But a lot of it we can't. It's what holds this planet together. It's what's part of the universe. It's what is within every one of us. The sooner we tap into this beautiful divine energy, the sooner we turn our own frequency up, the sooner we understand why we're here, the sooner we become a part of it. So, I invite you, and I am inspiring you with all the wonderful people we interview to find your instrument, to perfect it to a point where you can join the orchestra. And you know, when I say perfect, it's not perfecting it to the point that it is technically wonderful. It's perfected enough that you feel comfortable to say, I own this, I am this, this is what I'm doing, and I'm ready to come and play in the orchestra. That's the perfection we look for. Not is it done perfectly, but is it perfectly right for you right now to step up and play with the orchestra in harmony? And there are many different orchestras. There are many different orchestras playing many different musics, and you're going to listen to the one that speaks to you now. You're going to play in the one that speaks to you now. But who's to say that you don't go to another orchestra as you grow? Or the orchestra itself changes its music as it grows. But there lies the word, folks. Grow. We need to grow. We need to step into self. We need to step into our beautiful vibration, our beautiful purpose, and understand we are the solution that we seek. We are the love that we seek. We are the problem that has been, but we can change to be that solution. So I invite you to come and listen, to come and share your stories, to come and join us, which more and more will come up in the future, very near future. And to take that deep breath and look at yourself and go, I like who I am. I like what I'm doing. I like where I stand. And I like what I bring to the table. And if you're not there yet, say to yourself, I like the fact that I am giving myself the time, giving myself the caring, the nurturing, the love, in that self-discovery of who I am, what I'm about, and how I can be a part of that orchestra of life. Don't be afraid. There's absolutely nothing to fear. It's a place of such beautiful peace and harmony. It's a place of such meaningfulness. It's a place of just such peace. Come and join us and see for yourself, because it really is a beautiful arena to be in. Come and be a part of our family. You're welcome. And we need you, and we want you. Leave the hate and the fear at the door. It doesn't belong here. Even though you may be going through a painful transition, I promise you, keep going through it, because when you get to the other side, you'll understand. Does it mean you'll never feel pain again? No. It just means that pain will not take hold of you like it normally does. You will also have the skills and the tools to recognize what it is, where it comes from, and be able to deal with it. Because when you step into your loving purpose, into your loving self, and you simply be who you are, you will find you are the answer that you've sought for all your life. You are what you're seeking. So let yourself become. Until next time, folks, bye for now. For more wonderful shows like this, please go to selfdiscoveryradio.com, podcasts, and see our lineup. And if you wish to support us, we have a funded button. Please stay tuned for our next show.